This horror story is so terrifying. You'll think twice before turning off the lights tonight. Join me as I dive into the scariest horror story ever told and see if I can make it through without getting too freaked out. There's something about horror stories that has always fascinated us. Maybe it's the thrill of being terrified, or maybe it's the way they allow us to confront our deepest fears in a safe and controlled environment. Whatever the reason, horror stories have been a staple of human culture for centuries, and today I'm going to share with you one that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. In the sleepy town of Ravenswood, nestled deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, a legend has been passed down for generations about a place known only as the Devil's Den. It's said that anyone who ventures into those woods will never return, and those who do are forever changed by the horrors they witnessed. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Our story begins on a dark and stormy night when a young woman named Sarah stumbled upon an ancient tome hidden deep within the local library. The book was bound in black leather, adorned with strange symbols that seemed to shift and writhe like living things. As Sarah delved deeper into the book, she discovered that it was the journal of a notorious serial killer who had terrorized Ravenswood back in the 1950s. The killer, known only as the Butcher, had a fascination with the supernatural, and his writings hinted at dark forces that lurked just beyond the veil of reality. Sarah was both repelled and fascinated by the journal, and she couldn't help but wonder if the Butcher's crimes were more than just the work of a madman. As she read on, Sarah began to experience strange and terrifying occurrences that seemed to be connected to the journal. Doors would slam shut on their own, disembodied voices would whisper in her ear, and she would find strange symbols etched into the walls of her apartment. It was as if the Butcher's dark magic was seeping into her world, and Sarah was powerless to stop it. As the days went by, Sarah's grip on reality began to slip. She became convinced that the Butcher was still out there, watching her from the shadows, waiting for his next victim. And then, one fateful night, she received a mysterious message that read, "Meet me at the Devil's Den at midnight. Come alone." It was then that Sarah realized she had to confront the evil head-on, no matter the cost. The night of the meeting, Sarah approached the Devil's Den with a sense of creeping dread. The trees seemed to twist and writhe around her, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to snatch her. And then, as she stepped into the clearing, she saw it. The Butcher, resurrected from the depths of hell, his eyes blazing with an otherworldly intensity. In that moment, Sarah knew she was doomed. The Butcher's power was too great, and she was nothing but a mere mortal. And then, just as all hope seemed lost, everything went black. When Sarah came to, she was lying in a hospital bed, surrounded by police and paramedics. The Butcher was never found, but the legend of his evil lived on, passed down through generations as a cautionary tale about the dangers of meddling with forces beyond our understanding. Fear is a powerful thing, folks. It can cripple us, or it can empower us. But one thing's for sure, it's a reminder that we're all just a heartbeat away from the abyss, staring into the void that lurks within. So, what's your scariest horror story? Share it with me in the comments below, and if you're feeling brave, be sure to check out my other spine-chilling videos for more terrifying tales.